Good evening, my name is Garrett and welcome to The Last Call. Tonight's final drink is from Powers. This is their Three Swallows Irish whiskey, coming in at a 43.2% ABV. Now, Powers is one of those bottlings I don't see a lot here in Indiana. On select shelves I can find sometimes, but it's a hit or miss for me, which is unfortunate because I really like what they bring to the table. Now, I was poking around on shelves and I found this at I think it was priced incorrectly, because it was very much a lower price than what it typically should be for this release. So I snatched it up. Of course I did. But this is kind of an interesting thing. So this is the step above Powers Gold. Essentially, Three Swallows is 100% pot-stilled Irish whiskey using both unmalted and malted barley, aged in ex-bourbon, and then from what I could see from other people is that this was moved over to Oloroso sherry casks on top of that, which I love seeing. Irish whiskey plays very well with that bit of sherry cask finishing to things. And essentially this is kind of a call back to Powers as their original state, using that pot still and really kind of honing in flavors from their past, which is really cool to see as well. So on that note, I guess let's go and jump to the bottle itself, see how it goes. This has been one that's been on my list for a while, because it comes and goes very quickly in my market. I still need to pick up the 12-year version. It's on my list as well. So, anyway, as always, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, hang around for a bit, become a member if you'd like. If you're interested in some other reviews over Powers, links to those videos will be up above and down below for you to check out. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that this was an incorrect pricing, and they didn't say anything, so I'm not going to say anything. But I love these bottle shapes. These little short, squatty bottles. Cool. If I had to guess, it's because the top kind of reminds me of a pot still. Kind of get that pot shape here. I'm going to assume that. Don't hold me to that. Don't quote me there. But their rye was their last one I did. Their rye was phenomenal. Oh, man. I got to re-review that. Beautiful golden color. Almost citrine-like. That is pretty in the glass. Alrighty. Let's go for notes. Ooh. Yeah. That sherry cask does show up. Ooh, that's pretty. Right away, you get that beautiful barley note in here. It's sweet. It's got that bit of waxiness going on there. But that sherry cask is lifting this up beautifully, giving across like dried figs, cranberries, and a light bit of pepperiness in there. A little slight bit of oakiness, being it's ex-bourbon. We're not going to get a huge oaky profile from it. Nice caramel and vanilla layer going on, however. That's very sweet. Maybe even like a ginger note going on. Like if I would put this with some ginger ale, oh, this would be a match made in heaven, I feel like. Yeah, there's like a ginger chew specifically going on in here for the nose. But sweet. It's got this beautiful fruity layer coming in there, not only because it's Irish, and Irish whiskey tends to have across a little bit more sweet characteristics, but that Oloroso sherry cask really shines through, almost like a milk chocolate. My brain wanted to go milk chocolate, but then they put fruit in it as well. That was a fun little note. No ABV, nothing harsh, no off notes. Sweet. It's inviting, like on the nose. This is just like a beautiful daily pour already. Maybe a little bit of hay or like a heather note. There's like a grassy, but not like green grassy, more like dried grass note. I love that barley note going on in here. I'm really excited. I haven't had an Irish in a while. So, all right, let's go for a taste. Sweet little bits of caramel in there. You definitely get that Oloroso sherry cask. It's got this kind of dried fruit, almost teetering close to over-ripened fruit, just a little bit. Nice bit of dry hay in there. The oaky profile comes through just enough little pepperiness, sweet vanilla, a little bit of caramel. But that sherry cask really did a lot of lifting for that. It does have this kind of a little bit of a bite of like an alcohol, ethanol note to it, but it's not overpowering in it. That's fun. Maybe a little bit of toffee now, like almost like a sweet toffee note. A little pepperiness in there from that cask. And just a little bit of that waxiness is coming across in the taste now as well. Yeah, I mean, that is a very easy-going Irish whiskey. We'll definitely have to do an A/B comparison between this and the Gold to see the actual flavor differences in the two. But already in the glass, this is a very enjoyable pour. Like, you're getting that little bit of that shortbread cookie note going on that you could find in a lot of your Irish. Maybe even a little bit of like an apple note. Like an orchard apple note. Yeah. Just a little bit of it. As I was putting the glass up to my nose, I got a smell of the apple as well. Teetering close to having a little tartness from that apple as well. But overall, really approachable. And that is just a nice, solid Irish whiskey. It does lean a little heavier on that cask to help it bring itself up to a different level. But that's not a bad thing at all. As always, it doesn't matter what you drink or how you drink it, as long as you enjoy it. And yeah, I can see that being a great daily sipper if you're looking for something in the Irish territory. Alrighty, well, let's talk about a grade for this one. How about that? So, typical pricing on this tends to be in the mid 40s to even some areas being low 50s. I got it for 31. And it wasn't on sale or anything. I would just poke around the shelves and they had a tag on it for $31.99. I'm wondering if that was for the Gold, which is typically found in that $30 price point. But nonetheless, that's what they sold it to me for. So I can't complain. Overall, I'd say it gets a good solid, I'd say B-. If anything, I'd say criticism-wise, I'd say I wish the ABV was a little bit higher, maybe just at 45. But the profile it is able to bring across at that proof point. It's really solid. That Oloroso sherry cask, yet again, is doing a lot of lifting here. And I don't mind that. It's sweet, it's approachable, and this would be one, especially if you find it for the right price point, could be an easy daily drinker for yourself if you're looking for that Irish whiskey territory. But yeah, overall, I think it's a really solid pour. Can't argue with that one. So yeah, there you have it, folks. Powers 3 Swallows Irish Whiskey. If you have any questions about the bottle itself, let me know down in the comment section below. I will do my best to answer it. And if you have any specific spirits I should go looking for, also let me know down below. Love doing these reviews and sharing with you the experience at home. And as always, may your last drink of the night be the best one.
You know, and I even like it might